Oh, you're eating it? No. You made a hell ball? Hey, what? Stop!
Rocks were a bad choice. Oh yeah, it's perfect skating weather.
I have to tell you something. I'm pregnant. No, just kidding. We just did a call with all the podcast listeners. Not all of them, just like, I don't know, like 20 of them. And they said, oh, we actually have more than 20 listeners.
Good job.
20 on the call. Collectively, they said, could Sean please make some YouTube videos with you and give funny stories and tips and things you do with the kids that work and things you do with the kids that don't work?
Well, I'm a very funny individual, so I'm sure I could jump on the YouTube channel and give some hilarious anecdotes and talk a little bit about what I do with the kids and see what works and what doesn't. And as usual, I'll keep it very entertaining and high energy, and should be a lot of fun. Yeah, great. Yeah, see you guys on YouTube.
So that's a yes. Yeah, so they want you.
Caught me on a bad hair day.
That's okay.
I haven't had a good hair day yet.
Yes. Thanks for noticing. I did get my hair done. That was so nice. Sugar Mama, you gonna leave and go get Eloise now? Nope. Who's did it?
How about you trade the gun for the sword? You can't have a gun and a sword.
This is the sign when you watch it.
Oh, really?
Daddy
made you food, and you guys are gonna go get Eloise now from school? And then you're gonna go play.
Spaghetti for dinner.
Yeah, you're the best. Bye. It is so green here in between the rainy days. It is so beautiful and sunshiny. Now I'm home. I'm a little sniffly lady over here. Hello. I'm trying to set up this camera. This is Becca's fancy camera that she left here. And if all goes well, I'll be able to use this fancy camera to film a YouTube video. And my hope is that then the quality of my videos will be better. Maybe that's affecting my views. Who knows? I don't know. Every time I make a video, I'm like, this will be great. This will do well. This will get views. This will make sense. People will like this one. And then mostly doesn't seem like it's working. So I don't know. Maybe people just want me to do like baby 101 style videos. Problem is I don't have a baby anymore. So I don't know what to do. And then I also sort of feel this thing of like, I don't really want to have to film my kids every time I make a video, just because I don't want my own personal income to be so connected to them. I feel like that's a lot of weird pressure for as they grow, right? Surely this is not correct. Oh, hold on. Wait. The arrow's here, so then the mic will be pointing sideways, but I think we need the mic like this. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to my living room. Today's video is gonna be really professional, done on a fancy camera, and it was gonna be so good. But then I couldn't get the fancy camera to work. Turns out I'm missing a cord. So I'll do a fancy video a different day, and it's gonna be about sibling relationships, and mostly because people have responded to content about my kids, like when they're cuddling each other, and they're like, oh, your kids look like they love each other so much. How do you get them to love each other so much? And it is definitely true. They really love each other, but also I just don't share content when they're hitting each other or like fighting or arguing, because I'm not filming those moments, because that would be weird. I'm actually just trying to calm the moments down. So if you have kids who love each other and also terrorize each other, we're the same. We're the same exact people. And so that's good. But I will make a video about it because there is some stuff we do, and maybe it would be helpful to you. Or maybe you would have ideas for me. I'm sitting here surrounded by really cute little trucks. Wilson's whole life, he's obsessed with trucks still. Absolutely adores them. I have an invisible to-do list. It's not invisible. The list itself is invisible because I didn't write it down, but there's just stuff around me that I need to get done. And I thought I would give you a little update video and throw in clips of recent life because that would be so fun. And you guys are my people and we can be connected. Yeah, what can I tell you? Okay, Very Good Mothers Club, that's our small business. I'm gonna talk to you as if you already know me, but then there's also the part of me that's like, should I talk as if you don't know who I am or you don't know what I'm talking about? But Truth is, my views are pretty low lately. I'm not sure what my dilemma is. Maybe people only come for the baby content. I'm not making babies. But the good news is that means the people who are watching, you are my people. If I was having a dinner, you would come. We would hang out. So, Very Good Mothers Club, you already know what that is because you're my people, right? We're opening a shop and I didn't plan for it at all. And at some point I'll tell you the full story because it's really kooky, but short story is that we just were given this incredible opportunity to share a retail store with this other shop. It's Mother Shop. If you don't know them, you should Google them because their stuff is so good, especially for pregnancy. If you were looking for self-care during pregnancy, their everything oil. If you think my face looks good, if you don't tell me. Part of it is the lighting if it does look good. But the other part is that I've been using Mother's oil on my face and I really think it's helping. That's my little promo for Mother. The owner of Mother, her name is Jody, and she's the coolest, like such a cool person. I'm so happy to know her, and she wants us to share this shop with her, and we're so thankful. So we're in there for like a trial period of 3 months, and then if it goes well, we'll be in there for a year, and I can host gatherings there, and I'm thinking like coffee and baked goods with your babies, or like art with your toddlers. I don't know. I'm thinking like, what do moms want? Do they want to bring their little one? Maybe we say no little ones at all, and we do like a wine and charcuterie evening or something. I just want there to be real gatherings, and then we'll of course sell our products, and we're going to use it as like a headquarters, an office for us. So we're having a market on April 29th. We're trying to launch a market or host a market and see how it goes. We want other small businesses to come and sell. Never done it before. And I have been sick, if you can't tell by my sexy little voice, sexy nasally little voice. I've been sick, but more than that, we've all been sick. And it started last week or a week and 2 weeks ago. It began with norovirus, the one where you just throw up everything you eat. We all got it, just boom, 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 right after the other. Even Becca, my business partner who was here visiting. It was, not my favorite time of life, but what made it slightly more stressful is that our house flooded during the rain. And so it's been under repair. It's now thankfully back in business, which means my kids can be in their room. I just haven't built their bed because I'm not really a builder. Becca's the builder in our team. Sean and I are not the most handy. And so BFF Becca, you guys know her. She is in Michigan right now. When she comes back, she maybe is gonna help me build that bed. Otherwise, I'm gonna just take it on and do it. But it wasn't an IKEA bed. IKEA beds, you can figure out. It was a pretty janky Amazon bed. We're about to show the kids. They're so excited. Okay.
Yeah, Who goes on the top? I go on the top.
But you can play on the top.
Yeah.
And all of us can slide on the slide. And I can slide down the slide.
Yeah, can we take off your shoes before you try it?
Yeah.
Do you see his shoes?
A taxi in the bus. It was like a stop sign. I love it. In the house. I can slide down the slide.
It was tough and she nailed it. And then right after she built it, it was like maybe a week later, the room flooded. Now we have to rebuild it. Oh yeah, all that to say, so flooding, sickness, and then they got healthier and then they all got sick again. And Jules has an ear infection and I have whatever this is, and everyone's got a cough, and it's just been a lot of fatigue because nobody's sleeping good, which I don't think I'm complaining. I'm more just expressing that, I mean, if I was complaining, I don't know what the difference is. At this point, the only reason why I'm telling you is because we're doing really cool things, but I'm running on a brain that is like just also a mom, which I guess this is the nature of things. But I am so lucky because Sean is the dad. Like, he takes care of the kids. He makes the meals, or at least like thinks through the meals. Sometimes depending on when I get home from work, sometimes I make the meals too. But often I'll like call him on the way home and be like, did you think of something? He does our grocery shopping. Like, what the heck? You guys, you probably do all that. And I hope that your beloved partner, husband, whomever, wife, I don't know who's watching, I'm not sure. But what I do know is that I hope that the person who is not the stay-at-home parent is just in awe of all the work you do if you watching are the stay-at-home child caretaker. I don't know what is like the politically correct, because even Sean is like, please don't call me a stay-at-home dad. I don't like that. I don't stay home. So we're starting a shop. It's really beautiful. I would love for you guys to come. We are also talking about doing an event like in a 6 months to a year. I think you have to plan it with like some runway where people could fly here and we could host something, some sort of gathering. Would that be so fun? We're talking about it in the Very Good Mothers Club community, which if you're not already a member, you should become a member of that. We hang out via Zoom weekly, multiple times a week. Now we have workouts that we do together. It's so fun. And I actually am sore the next day, even though it's only a 10-minute workout. So Very Good Mothers Club, it's actually called verygoodmothersclubhouse.com. So if you have 10 minutes to type into your keyboard that long name, I'm sorry. When I came up with these names, I did not think through the length. And so when it comes to Business 101, that was a big fail. That's fine because here we are.
This is fine.
And somehow it's working, and maybe it's gonna weed out the lazy folks and we'll only get the good ones. It's a beautiful day in LA. We've had crazy weather in our recent life, rain, but I think the rain is gonna lead to really beautiful flowers. We're dropping new items for Mother's Day, which is gonna be really fun. I sometimes feel like I'm at a creative like low when it comes to YouTube. Maybe that's why I didn't mean to become a mom-focused YouTube channel. I am not mad about it. I'm really thankful that that's who my people are, or a parenting focused YouTube channel. But I will say that my views were like super high when I had a baby and was doing this content around Baby 101, which I didn't even know that that idea was gonna do well. So there wasn't a lot of business strategy behind how I made my channel. It was really just like, I'm gonna use this platform and I'm gonna see what happens. And I remember when I filmed the first video that now has, I don't know, over 1 million views. And I was like embarrassed that I was posting this video. I told Sean like, wow, people are gonna know how much I don't know by this video. And it did really well. And so then this content, like it all matched, right? So then I grew this audience and then I was creating content for the audience. And now I'm in this weird spot mentally, maybe it's just mental. I'm telling you because you're my friends. It's this spot where I don't really know what content to create, but I love YouTube. I love YouTube. Here's why I love YouTube. For one, it helps me pay my bills. I actually, when people watch my videos, it does do something for me financially, which is a very good thing because not many things do things for me financially right now. When you start a business, it takes a long time to get paid by it. Barely. I'm living that reality. The reason why I love YouTube is because I feel like when I go on YouTube, I choose what I'm gonna see. And when I go on Instagram or TikTok, which I avoid TikTok right now because I feel like it's just so much noise, but it's like someone else or some AI, some algorithm thing is choosing the content that goes in front of me. And I feel this sense of like, no, stop it. I want to choose what my brain gives attention to or energy to. And I love that YouTube has a bit of quiet where like you can go on and you can search what you want and you can watch it. And then if you want to watch something else, you watch something else. I know we have YouTube Shorts, which shows us more things, and that's pretty cute. I don't spend a ton of time on YouTube, but as a creator, sounds so fancy. We're all creators. We're all very creative people. But as a content creator, I find that YouTube is also a bit safe because if someone's gonna watch my video, they have to choose to watch it. And if they don't like it, then joke's on them. They didn't have to watch it, they chose to watch it. I can be more vulnerable on YouTube because the people engaging with my stuff must be some level of responsible because they've just chosen to watch it for a long time versus like Instagram or TikTok, you put stuff out, people are just ingesting it without thinking it, like it's just blasting them, and then they're like, I don't like that, oh this is stupid, who's this girl? And like the content responses, even if it's something that's kind of vulnerable for my heart, can be weird. And I don't know, I like it here. So I guess my point is I want to stay making YouTube content, but I just don't know exactly what my content should be. I haven't found my rhythm. And that's unfortunate because I make content weekly. So I kind of need a rhythm to help me survive. But maybe that's part of being a creative person is just it's an ebb and flow. We're all humans. We're not machines. Yeah, so some seasons are more creative and flowy and others are not so much. Just a little bit confusing on my brain. But maybe that's because so much is going on. Okay, I'm going to end my little spiel of this video so I can get to other things. But I wanted to just tell you that I care so much about you. And I can say that with confidence because, well, for one, if you're the type of person who would engage this deeply into my content, then we're probably connected in some way. There's probably some sense that like I know you and you know me. And for those of you who are my consistent viewers, the ones who watch time and time again, and yeah, some of you leave comments, some of you send me messages privately, some of you are involved in the Very Good Mothers Club community. I don't want to make something unless I know that it can really add value to your life. Even if it's just entertainment, I tend to have like deeper thoughts, right? And I tend to think that everybody needs some encouragement, that life is heavy, and I mean, it's so fun to just laugh. One of my favorite things to watch is stand-up comedy. So clearly I just would love to laugh and have that be all that my life is. I'm not that funny, so I can't just make content to make you laugh the whole time. If I was funnier, maybe. But what I did think I should do in this video is end it with a little piece of encouragement, because that's just who I am and it makes sense and we all need it. And my encouragement for you today, my little sweetie pie with your cute head and your cute whole life, whole self, is just to say that what seems to be true about life is that there are seasons of real challenge and then there are seasons of beauty afterwards. And I remember a few years ago here in LA, in this area where I live, we were evacuated because there were fires all around and the whole land was like really burnt to a crisp after the fires. So it was really actually ugly, right? It's just all toasted, crispy, black. And then with time, as the months passed, something really amazing happened where new life started to grow, new brush. And then it was this combination of the ugly and the beauty. And then more recently, after a long period of drought, we got a bunch of rain. And the rain was like overwhelming. It was even causing some mudslides. So it's like, wow, this is rough. And yet the rain is exactly what we needed. And now today, if I drive around, it is absolutely lush and gorgeous and just so beautiful. And I was thinking through how life is so seasonal, right? That you just go through these things. And if we're inside of a hard moment right now, we need to remind our souls that this is going to pass. And on the other side of this is new life, whether it feels like the whole world around us is burning down. Like, so, I mean, yeah, just yesterday was that shooting in Nashville. And I'm like, what is this? I mean, yeah, this morning Sean gets back from dropping Eloise at school and I'm like, okay, so do the parents in her class need to trade off when we all stand outside the school? And like, at what point does someone make bulletproof vests for kids? And the fact that I'm thinking about bulletproof vests for kids, like, what is that? That can't be the life we're inside of. So say that to me as an example of like, if it feels like everything around you is burning and crispy and you're like, where is the life? Hang on for a few days, hang on for a few months, because on the other side of it is always life. If there's a drought, hang on, rain comes. If it's so rainy that there's a mudslide, hang on, because sunshine comes and it's light again. And I think that being human is such a tension of like good and bad, hard and soft, like light and dark. It's all always present. And some days we feel more connected to the beauty and wonder of it all. And some days we feel more connected to the challenge of it all. And I just want you guys to hang in there. You know me, you know my story. I think at different points in my life, I felt like, I don't know if it's worth hanging on. Like maybe it would be better to not hang on anymore. I just want you guys to always hang on. I want you to push through and know that you are very loved and you are so important. And that no matter, whoa, I like, my period's gonna come, so I'm like emotional. But yeah, I just think of you guys, like so many of you watch this. I did not, this is like so not at all my plan, but you watch this and you're at home, baby, with your babies. Sorry, hold on. You're home with your babies, or you're on your lunch break, or you're listening to this while you drive. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you're thinking about. I don't know how life is right now. But I do know that you're really important. And I don't have to know you personally to know that that is true, and that there are people in your life who love you a lot. And if lately you felt really disconnected or something, then maybe it's time to get more connected. Maybe it's time for you to know more people so that other people can remind you how important you are, and that you can remind them how important they are, because there's also this sense of dignity that we get when we listen to someone else's story and share in their own struggles and remind them that life is worth living. That's all a part of this. So yeah, guys, I didn't mean to get teary-eyed. That's not the plan, but here we are. You're very important. Hang in there and wait for the rain and wait for the flowers and wait for the sunshine, because it will come. And if you need help along the way, we're here for you. Okay. I hope that if you make your way to sunshiny Southern California, you'll come visit our shop. And I apologize for the congestion. I hope you're doing good. Okay. Bye.